buy that for $1.
Welcome to another episode of $1 Flea Market Antique Mall Garage Sale Pickup Videos. And being festive, it's the holiday season, I'm making this a Christmas edition, and you'll see why when I show you a couple items off here in a second. But still finding some dollar or less items out in the wild. This video features anything that I can pick up for $1 or less that is sports related. I sometimes also run into stuff like video games and DVDs and stuff like that. That's in comic books even. That's a totally separate thing. I'm strictly keeping this sports related. So if you like that kind of stuff, definitely stay tuned. I might have some dollar comic videos and such coming up in the future as well. So the first thing I want to share with you I thought was really neat, and this is something that I want to hang up, you know, when I get a chance and find some room for it. And this is a print of Joe DiMewggio. So it is kind of a you know, I guess a cartoonish thing on Joe DiMaggio would be the best way to put it. And this is a very, sorry about the lens cap, they're getting in the way. And this is a very nice tin sign. And very solid, picking up my sign there. Very solid, as you can see, you know, tin sign. And my wife actually found this when we were looking around the antique mall. And she's like, oh, this is cute. And I said, well, how much is it? She's like, it's only $1. I'm like, wow, well, for $1, we'll take it. So we picked this up. I thought this was a neat little thing to hang up in the, you know, on the wall somewhere. And, you know, it'll be a nice little unique item in my collection. So, as I've said in the past before, not all of these came from the same antique mall or garage sale. I just kind of accumulate my magic numbers 3. When I get to the magic number, then I shoot a video. So I stopped at a, best place I could way to describe it is like a nostalgia store. You know, there's a lot of those type of stores that pop up that they're not necessarily a card shop, they're not a comic shop, they're not a toy shop, they're just an everything shop. And they had video games, they had comic books, they had toys, they had everything. Maybe I'll show a picture or two of you, you know, just to give the business a plug here in Springfield, Missouri. But, you know, they had a small selection of 25-cent baseball cards. So I'm like, well, for 25 cents, I'm going to definitely look through your box. So I just came up with $1, you know, of cards, and I thought these were cool. You know, just a, you know, very neat, you know, set of cards. And this first one is a Johnny Bench Joe Morgan card from Panini, you know, and I think it's an insert, which, you know, was pretty neat, historical duos. So I thought that was nice for $1. Then how can you go wrong with Stan the Man Musial out of the Panini set as well? And who else other than George Herman Ruth for $1? You know, I thought that was a pretty neat little, let me zoom in a little bit better so you can see those. I thought that was a pretty neat set of cards, and lo and behold, there was a Ray Allen rookie card in the stack. So I figured Hall of Famer Ray Allen on his rookie card for $1, can't beat that. So those were only 25 cents a piece, and a nice little addition. So what are we talking Christmas? If you saw in the intro picture, I was at a flea market and I picked up a Nolan Ryan keepsake ornament from 2013. And I had never seen these before. These are not like the Hallmark ones. These are a little bit different than Hallmark. And if you guys remember, years ago, one of the first videos I shot on my channel were actually my collection of ornaments. So if you get a chance, check that up right here in the corner. I'll also link it down at the bottom and also at the end of this video. But if you get a chance, check out my ornament collection, because I didn't add just Nolan Ryan on his Hallmark one, but I also got former MVP Rookie of the Year Ryan Howard of the Philadelphia Phillies as well. And this was only $1, you know, very cool addition to my collection. I never really had many of the Hallmark ornaments from this century. A lot of mine were, you know, from the 90s and even, well, I guess that was the turn of the 2000s. You know, that's where the bulk of my collection comes from. So I was very happy to add these two to the collection because I never had these ornaments before. And I'll just open the top up. I'm not going to pull them out. But obviously, you can see in there. I'll show you, there's Ryan right there. But Ryan Howard, that is. But I'm not going to pull them out because this is one of those things, once you pull it out, it'll probably be hard to get back in. So, very, very happy. This is a short video. Very happy to get the ornaments, the 4 baseball cards, and of course, Joe DiMewggio's print on a tin. So I thought this was a neat little collectible for the holidays, you know, to hang on the wall, maybe next to my Christmas tree with all my ornaments on it. So tell me what you think, and as always, hope you enjoyed the dollar pickups, and happy collecting.